Hi, my name is Mary. I'm 50 pounds overweight. I feel quite hopeless at where I'm at now, and I feel just like I've let my entire family down by letting myself get so far. And I don't even know how it happened. I just let myself go, and I stopped working on, myself, and I just gave up on myself, I guess. But where I'm at and how miserable I feel and just constantly exhausted mentally and physically, I just know I can't go on like this, and I know I need to do something, but I feel so defeated and hopeless, and I just wish that there was somebody out there who, would just reach out to me and just maybe give me a little encouragement, maybe somebody who's been where I am, um, and I don't even know if I can get myself out of the situation, but I just wish there was somebody that could help me. Aren't you excited that you signed up to coach? Aren't you excited that you have the ability and the chance to help out someone like that? Someone who really is at the lowest point in their life, who feels hopeless, who feels like, they just can't do it on their own. Someone who needs you. We need you. We need you. They need you. And the support and the encouragement and motivation and resources that you provide as a coach are absolutely valuable to somebody who is in that current situation. I don't know about you, but I didn't have a challenge group. I didn't have somebody who was helping me. I had no support other than my husband, who was not doing it with me. But at least he did support me, and he knew I was serious, and so he did support me. But I didn't have somebody who was doing this with me, and it was hard, you guys. It was freaking hard. It was like just sheer will. That's and what I tell everybody is not waiting for that motivation, just operating on commitment. That's what it was, but it was hard. And I know if I had had a coach, if I had had a support group, if I had had a challenge group, people around me who were motivating and encouraging me, and people who were on the same path as I was on, it would have been so much easier. So much easier to stay motivated and to be excited about it. And so that's what we provide as coaches. We provide that place, that safe place, judgment-free zone where people can come and be supported and motivated and join in others in the same journey. And so I just want to thank you for being a coach and for joining up in this opportunity, because you are going to make a huge difference in so many people's lives. So, what is a challenge group? We're going to be talking about challenge groups today, because that is one of the best ways that we have to support and provide all of those things to our customers. A challenge group is a Facebook page that is secret, so that people have the freedom and confidence that whatever they post in there is not going to be shared with all of their newsfeed and their friends who are not in the group. It's a safe place. It's a judgment-free zone where they know that they can share their struggles, they can share exactly where they're at and be honest without having somebody look down on them or judge them. It's a place to bring multiple people from all across the world who are in the same spot, maybe at different places on the journey, but they're on the same road, and bring them together and allow them to help support each other and encourage each other and share the journey with others who are on the same path. I've met so many people in my coaching experience that, you know, are wanting to get healthy, wanting to get fit, and have zero support. They have zero people in their lives at the moment, their personal friends, their family, their coworkers, who are on this same road to a new healthy lifestyle. And so they really feel alone, and they feel all basically kind of off a lot of times abandoned, because when you start on a healthy lifestyle, a lot of times that shines that spotlight down on your friends, and if your friends aren't ready to go there too, a lot of times they kind of like push off because you really make them feel uncomfortable. And so a lot of times we're dealing with people who literally have no one. They have no support group other than us. And it's our duty and our job and our really obligation and calling to help these people, to provide them support and to give them that base that they need to continue on. Because once people really get the confidence and their confidence gets built up in their self-esteem, and they realize, wow, look what I did this month. It's been 30 days and look at what I've accomplished, and that hope starts rising up within them, they will become self-motivated and they will become self-propelled. But it's our job to help them in the beginning to get there. One very, very, very important note right here to put into this video is that a lot of times I hear from coaches that, oh, well, I'm not at my, goal weight. I'm not where I need to be personally. How could I ever possibly inspire and motivate other people and lead my own challenge group? And I want you to know that feeling that you're feeling, maybe feeling a little insecure about hosting your own group or even inviting people to come into a group with you, that is absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal. And I hear it from people who are close to their goal weight, and I hear it from people who are far away from their goal weight. I mean, every one of us, even myself, I'm not perfect. I'm not a fitness model. I have a few pounds I could lose. So I understand what you're saying. What I want to tell you though is that just as when I host a group and I put in a bunch of people together who are all, on the journey, a lot of them, just starting, they can look at the other people in the group and see like, look, I'm not alone. I have all these people who are right where I'm at, and we're going to do this together. If you are still on your journey, you're one of them. And so that is going to motivate them and inspire them just as much as seeing another person in the group who is at the same spot that they're at. So for me, I've already lost a lot of my weight. I lost 50 pounds. My job in the challenge group, being at the place I'm at, is to share with them where I was, to be transparent about how I felt, to be transparent about, what I did to get to where I'm at now. But if you're currently on your journey and you have, maybe some significant weight to lose, you are in a much better position to do that than I am. All it takes is being transparent, being open, being willing to show yourself as you are and not sugarcoat it, not try to make yourself look better than you are, but just be honest about where you're at and your struggles, and show them that, look, I'm where you are, and yeah, it's a struggle, and yeah, it's hard, but I'm doing it, and if I can do it, you can do it. And so don't ever, ever, ever limit yourself or, allow that lack of confidence to stop you, because you really, really, I can't even tell you how awesome of an opportunity you have to not only get into shape and use coaching to help hold yourself accountable, but to help other people along the way. And when you get to that final spot, that final milestone, you can look around you and you can say, look, I brought all these people with me. That is awesome, and that is valuable, and that is incredible. And don't ever, ever, ever miss out on that, because it's a really great thing to be able to participate in. So as I said at the beginning of this group, this is an action-oriented training. So I don't want to just give you a ton of information and let you lock it away up in your brains and never use it. The way we're going to handle challenge groups is we are going to have a joint training challenge group that we're going to host next month. This training group is going to be filled with all of us coaches. We're going to use it as a way for you to see how I handle my challenge groups, how I support people, the types of resources and tools that I use, how I talk to people in the challenge groups. And it'll also be an introduction to challenge group guides so that you can see, this isn't that hard. We have challenge group guides that are for your benefit to help you as a coach. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. This isn't something that you have to, think up your own posts every day. I mean, we have all of that stuff ready for you. And it's also a nice way to help new coaches at the beginning, because sometimes it's a little challenging. It's a little scary to put yourself out there and host your first group by yourself. And so I want you to know that you're not alone. You're here with me, and I can help you, and so will the rest of the coaches on our team. So this challenge is going to be a joint challenge. We will be setting a date. The reason why it's important to set a fixed date is because it creates urgency in the minds of your participants. If I just say to someone, oh, I'm going to do a challenge group, and, yeah, it's going to be probably sometime next month, there's absolutely zero incentive for them to go out and get their challenge pack purchased now, right? Because, well, it's going to be sometime, like I'm not really sure when. They might want to join, but there's no urgency. And so when we set that fixed deadline and we set a date, that creates urgency in their minds. Like, okay, if I want to do this, I have to get on my game and I have to get going and I have to get my challenge pack ordered so that I can participate. So we set our challenge group date at least 3 weeks out in order to prepare, and then we set a date a week earlier than that for them to have their challenge pack ordered in time to get it for the challenge group. Now, is that the deadline for the challenge pack purchase fixed? I say it is, but I do allow a little bit of fudging. That's why I give it a whole week before. You do want to get people set up and have their challenge pack by the date that the challenge group starts, but there are a couple days of leeway in there, which is why I give it a whole week. So for today, I would like you to post your top 5 people you're going to invite first to this challenge group. I'm not asking you to invite them yet. We're going to be working on how to invite, but I would like you to see that you are already starting on your list, and I'm really excited about this. It's going to be fun, and we're going to have a great time.